I'd see him sitting on that couch all day long, just staring at that Hollywood hogwash.
Our favorite show was Hollywood Hogwash.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Hollywood Hogwash. I'm Andrew Pisano along with
not Josh Reese.
Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
That's right, I'm back.
You took Josh's spot this week.
I did.
You you ripped it from him. You were like, hey motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he was like, wait, there's room for three, and you're like, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm like, see those stairs? And then I pushed him down them.
Wow.
Yeah.
The feud is back on.
Right. I'm like, I'm way more into Peacemaker than you are. And I want to talk about
I'm gonna prove it.
John Cena's bare ass.
Yeah.
Because what else are we here for?
Yeah, the Josh-Eric feud, it's going on multiple shows now.
I know, it's the Josh and Eric multiverse feud.
It's like the MCU. You have to watch the other episodes to understand it.
You do.
Sorry.
Absolutely. That's the way it works.
Yes. Welcome to Hollywood Hogwash. Thank you. If you're new, welcome. This is our new podcast, started in October, and it's been a lot of fun to talk about things that I don't hate so much. There have been some.
There's been some hateful things.
I mean, if you've been here, you know.
Yeah.
You know. The Matrix, the Kingsman, my God. There's Venom. That was the first episode, was the Venom recap.
We were so excited. We're like, we're going to start this off with such a good episode. Like, we can't wait for this movie. And then the movie was dog shit. And we were like, fuck, this was supposed to be a happy house.
Exactly. Well, at least today we're going to be reviewing Book of Boba Fett, Chapter 5.
Wow.
No spoilers yet.
Wow.
But pretty cool.
Spoiler alert. Wow.
And then episodes 3 and 4 of Peacemaker, which that's also been a really funny show.
Right. One of the episodes is called The Chode Less Traveled.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes. Fantastic.
I love it.
But yeah, before we get into that, if you are listening for the first time, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so on whatever podcast app you're listening. Or if you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe as well. That's youtube.com/Hollywood Hogwash Pod.
And click that little bell, too, so you know when we're back.
Exactly. And you can also follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Hollywood Hog Pod.
Yeah.
So there you go. Thank you very much. All right. Before we get to these shows, let's talk about the latest Hollywood Hogwash. So according to the Hollywood Reporter, the upcoming film, The Batman.
The Batman.
Yes. Was recently shown to a test audience, and they watched a 4-hour cut of the film.
Wow.
So I guess they still haven't decided what scenes they're taking out yet.
Right. Well, this is how they kind of like, what did people react to? What did they not react to?
Yeah.
Okay, we can lose that.
Right.
It's not as crucial to the story.
Yeah.
I
mean, 4 hours.
Right.
And then the rumor is that the movie's like 2 hours and 55 minutes.
Yeah.
So that even seems long. Like, I don't know if I could see it being that long.
Well, they
especially for like a reboot.
They
like
said
a first
that's
time
with credits.
Yeah, that's 7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah, but still,
it's still long.
It is.
I mean, 2.5 hours makes.
But
a lot
that's
of
the
sense.
thing. Like, Avengers was 3 hours. Endgame.
Yeah, but that was like.
But it didn't feel like 3 hours because the story progression was great. The pacing was awesome. And anytime there almost started to be like a little bit of a lull, they popped something out that brought you back in,
Yeah, but Avengers Endgame is like a finale for like 10 years of Marvel movies.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this is like a reboot, so.
Yeah.
We'll see though. But still looking forward to that coming out in March. That's gonna be huge. Huge. Also, director James Gunn was recently on Deadline's Hero Nation podcast and talked about the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy film. And he said, this is the last time people will see this team of Guardians. This is the end for us.
Fuck. Damn it.
So when he means this team, like, are they gonna? Some of them are gonna leave.
One dies,
or
and then they replace
them, and
right.
But maybe this is the final Guardians movie. How many Guardians movies can you really make? I mean, we're gonna have a 4th Thor movie.
It seems like 3 is like the limit for characters.
Right.
Iron Man went for 3.
Yeah.
Thor's going for 4.
Yeah, 4.
Wow. Captain America went 3.
Yeah, but they're also in like so many other of the movies.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Captain America was almost like an Avengers movie, or Civil War, at least.
Civil War, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just missing Hulk and Thor.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they couldn't call it Avengers, because they weren't in it.
Right. Those two guys.
Yeah. But Volume 3 is currently scheduled for May 5th, 2023. So still got a ways away.
Yeah.
Over a year.
Right. Plus, they have like the I Am Groot series and the holiday special that they're going to do.
Yeah, at the end of this year.
I'm hoping it's kind of like a parody of like the Star Wars holiday special.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever see that?
Like bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they're going to be making fun of it because that was so terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The I Am Groot, though, that's going to be a cartoon, right?
I think so, or maybe CGI.
And it's going to be like Baby Groot.
Yeah.
So...
Right?
We'll see. That might be strictly for kids. I don't know. Like,
yeah, for kids, totally.
I mean, look, Baby Groot was totally made for children.
Yeah,
obviously.
Look, if you don't want to watch it, I will, and I'll do the whole recap of the series myself.
All right, sure. Yeah. And Gunn also told Deadline that another Suicide Squad spin-off series is in the works.
Fingers crossed for Polka Dot Man.
Well,
I loved Polka Dot Man. And it could be backstory on Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, but spoiler alert, he's dead.
Well, the movie came out like a year ago. Come on.
You've had your time to see it.
Yeah.
But, I mean John Cena
do...
also died in Suicide Squad and came.
Well...
Yeah, post-credits, I get it. But at the time, you thought he was...
But yeah, there was no like post-credits like, I'm still here, Polka Dot Man. I mean, it could be Ratcatcher.
I was thinking Ratcatcher.
Yeah. I mean,
but yeah, I would love to see Polka Dot Man.
I think it'd be really funny to do like a series where every episode it's like a different team.
Yeah.
And they all just die.
That'd be cool.
Because the Suicide Squad.
Sure.
It could be like Tales of the Suicide Squad. Yeah. And like every episode, most of them die, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. If you haven't seen the new one, you should go check it out.
Absolutely.
I want to watch it again.
It's definitely back on HBO at this point.
Yeah, it's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
All right. Hollywood Reporter is saying that Jason Momoa is in final negotiations to join Fast and Furious 10.
Yeah, right.
So now they're going to have Aquaman.
Yeah.
Will he be? I guess he'll be the bad guy.
I guess Vin Diesel was like, I hear you're getting a divorce, and you're welcome to join our family.
Or maybe since Dwayne Johnson said he's not going to reprise his role as Hobbs, he's like, hey, you're Samoan like Dwayne.
Right.
You want to be Hobbs' brother?
And then he breaks into like his trailer at night with clippers and is like, and he's like, oh, what'd you do? Oh, I slipped. Oh, we're going to have to shave the whole thing off.
Yeah. What do you... They have makeup. They could have put a bald cap on me, you piece of shit. Now I have to wear a wig for Aquaman, asshole.
Right.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting. Also, Dwayne Johnson and Chris Evans are set to star in an Amazon Studios film called Red One. What is with The Rock in these Red movies? Red Notice.
Right.
Red One.
Do either of them have a red one?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Red Rocket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
It's being described as a globe-trotting holiday action film. But
Okay.
Chris Evans,
Holiday action film. Jingle All the Way? Kinda
Oh,
like
yeah,
that?
sure. Let's hope
Worldwide quest for a toy.
so. Let's hope so.
Let's go.
And Dwayne Johnson also told Men's Journal that he's making a video game movie based off a game he's been playing for years. But he won't say what it is yet.
Oh, okay.
Like Grand Theft Auto or something.
Words with Friends.
I'm trying
Can't wait.
serious, like Grand Theft Auto? Like a PG-13 version?
Oh, that would be fucking terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, what... Because he doesn't really play video games.
Right, of course.
He
He barely has time to, like, shit.
Exactly. You don't have that body when you play video games.
No.
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 I play video games.
Yeah.
So,
Hi.
there you go.
How are you?
Also, John Krasinski is directing a new film called If, and he has cast former Office co-star Steve Carell.
Okay.
So he's directing his former co-star. Ryan Reynolds and Phoebe Waller-Bridge are also set to star in the movie. It seems like it's a kids' movie.
Phoebe Waller. Who's that?
She's from Fleabag.
I didn't watch that.
You need to watch Fleabag.
Yeah?
Yes. It's hilarious. It's only 2 seasons, and they're like, I think it's 6 episodes each season.
Uh-huh.
And, it's like 30 minutes. It's on Amazon.
Okay.
It's really good.
All right.
Yeah. I binge watched it during the pandemic, the lockdown, and I've since watched it 2 more times, like all the way through.
Really?
Yeah, that's how good it is.
Okay.
It's really funny.
All right.
Like, she's fantastic. You fall in love with this woman when you watch this show. So,
Okay.
Go check that out. Also, Peter Dinklage recently called out Disney for remaking Snow White. The actor said they were very proud to cast a Latina actress as Snow White. You're progressive in one way, and you're still making that fucking backwards story about 7 dwarves living in a cage together. What the fuck are you doing, man? So Disney responded saying that they are going to take a different approach to those characters. Well, Dylan Postal, who played Hornswoggle in WWE.
Who goes by Swoggle
Yes.
on the indie scene.
He says Peter Dinklage's comments have taken 7 roles away from little people. So he feels the opposite that Peter Dinklage feels.
Right.
And he also said Dinklage didn't have much to say when he was cast as a dwarf in Elf and Game of Thrones.
True.
So,
Right. Maybe because he wasn't going to get cast in Snow White?
Who?
Dinklage.
Well, he's too big to be like one of the dwarves.
Well, I know, but still.
I don't know.
I mean, they both kind of have points here.
They do, yeah. Because Swoggle's like, look, at least little people would have been in the movie.
That's true.
And, look, I don't, obviously, I don't know. But, it just depends how they do it, I guess. But we'll see what they do. It'd be weird if all of a sudden they cast 7 grown men to play them.
Right. Then
it's just weird.
I've seen that movie, and it does not end up good. 7 guys and 1 girl, a house together.
Yeah.
She mysteriously falls asleep.
What's great is the porn parody. You don't even have to change the name. It's Snow White.
Yeah. And the 7 dicks.
The 7 dwarf dicks.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
All right, this is a good one. Fight Club has gotten a re-release in China, as well as an alternate ending.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So before the bombs go off, they cut to a caption that reads, through the clue provided by Tyler, the police rapidly figured out the whole plan and arrested all criminals, successfully preventing the bombs from exploding. After the trial, Tyler was sent to a lunatic asylum, receiving psychological treatment. He was discharged from the hospital in 2012.
And they lived happily ever after.
Didn't that movie have a war? You've been warned. No.
Yeah. I mean, sure, yeah. It's like, hey, don't pay attention to any of that, social rebellion or anything like that. They all got in trouble.
Jesus.
Like, you should.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's really insane there, China.
I know.
You're going too far.
Right.
Fight Club's like one of the best movies ever. How dare you?
Absolutely.
And one of the best endings ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the first time I saw it, and I was like, my jaw dropped seeing all those buildings fall.
Yeah. No, it was great.
Yeah. Fuck the credit card companies.
Yeah, fuck them. Interest.
Also, you're not going to be this interested, but I am, because Sean Payton, head coach of the New Orleans Saints. He recently announced that he's leaving the team.
Okay.
He's no longer going to be the head coach.
Uh-huh.
And Netflix just released a movie about Sean Payton when he was suspended for a year, and apparently he coached his son's Pop Warner team, right?
Yeah.
And, this happened like 10 years ago, like maybe more than 10 years ago. It was
yeah.
a while back. This is when Brett Favre was still playing.
Yeah.
So Sean Payton, in real life, he's from California. And in this movie, he's being played by Kevin James from Long Island, New York.
Yes.
You've seen the trailer?
Yes.
Sean Payton, in real life, is a very skinny man. Kevin James is a fat guy from New York.
Well,
and he's not even trying to hide like his New York accent in the movie.
Well, of course not. Wearing a Saints visor.
Yeah. And
yeah.
it seems like it's a Happy Madison production because Rob Schneider's in it, but it's like, what is this? This This is based on a true story.
One of our big fans of What's Wrong with Wrestling, Nate, said the movie was actually really good, and it was hilarious.
I saw the trailer. Did you see the trailer?
I saw a little bit of it.
At the end, all the kids start throwing up, and it's just vomit humor.
Well,
it's like
it's
projectile vomit humor.
Yeah.
They're just like, blah, 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 and everyone's throwing up.
Yeah, that's great. It's comedy gold.
But it's like, it's just, what is that? What are we watching exactly? Kevin James is Sean Payton, a fat guy from Long Island, New York.
Sure.
That's hilarious.
Absolutely.
Wow. Amazing.
I mean, are there a lot of skinny guys from Long Island, New York?
No, I guess not.
Okay. Well,
No.
there you go.
MJF.
Oh, what?
He's in shape. Yeah.
He has to be.
Also, two fans have filed a $5 million lawsuit against Universal Studios because they cut actress Ana de Armas from the film Yesterday, which, by the way, she was the Cuban in the James Bond movie, No Time to Die. So, I mean, I would be upset too. She's gorgeous. But the fans said that they believe she would be in the film because she was in the trailers, but they cut her from the film.
The film Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Which one is that?
That movie, I didn't see it, but everyone forgets who the Beatles are.
Okay, yeah.
And so that one guy makes all the Beatles songs and becomes famous.
No, the movie was really good. Yeah.
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 But they're upset she wasn't in it, but they're suing for $5 million.
Get the fuck out of here.
This is like that South Park episode where the boys go to Mel Gibson's house to get their money back.
Yeah.
For seeing Passion of the Christ.
Right, yeah.
It's one of the best South Park episodes.
They're
but they just wanted their $12 back.
Yeah.
Not $5 million.
Right. Are you that, not having her in the movie, destroyed your mental health that much?
This is one of those situations where they're just doing it just to hope for some sort of settlement. Right. Even if it's $10,000. But why the fuck would they settle? This is ridiculous.
Right. Well,
how is this? I don't even know if this case is. There's no way. The judge is clearly going to throw this out. I would think. It's pretty ridiculous.
Right. I would honestly not be surprised if Universal Studios was like, okay, we'll settle. We'll give you a private showing of the theater and $20 each.
Right.
There you go. The fuck out of here.
We'll make you extras in the Fast and Furious 10 movie.
There you go.
Vin Diesel will run you over with his car.
Yeah.
For real though, he's gonna run you over. But you'll be in the movie.
Yeah, you'll be in the movie.
Yeah, it's great, right?
Yeah.
What do you got?
I only have one. You mentioned Snow White. Apparently, Disney has lined up another live-action remake of one of its classics, the Aristocats.
So a live-action one?
Yeah, Aristocats.
This is all the only ideas that Disney has now is to make live action of all their cartoons.
Yes.
Isn't that what was special about Disney? Was that they made cartoons?
Double your money, double your fun. Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be like the Cats movie.
Oh, no. Damn it.
But this time they're going to give them buttholes. Hashtag release the butthole cut of Cats.
The butthole cut, yeah. According to Deadline, Will Gluck, who directed Peter Rabbit 2, is co-writing and producing. So he's got some experience with CGI animals, making them talk.
What's left? That's all of them, right? What are they going to do? A live action of Toy Story?
Sword in the Stone. That would be good.
Could you imagine Toy Story, though? Live action.
No. Jesus.
Who plays Woody?
I mean, when are they going to do the...
Tom Hanks plays Woody, but for
aren't
real.
they supposedly doing a Little Mermaid as well? I don't know.
Yes, I believe so.
No? Okay.
Yeah. Whatever. I didn't see Lion King. I haven't seen any of them. I didn't see Aladdin. Did you see any of those?
I saw Aladdin.
Yeah?
I did. It was all right.
How was that?
It was all right.
It was all right.
The Genie song, Make Way for Prince Ali.
Yeah.
It's Will Smith, so he kind of rapped it. I'm like, oh, boy.
Well,
and changed some lyrics. And then also they decided that it was a women empowerment film halfway through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens a lot now.
In Saudi Arabia.
In Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
That's right.
Happens all the time.
Oh, yeah. It's great. Oh, man.
Yikes.
All right. Well, that's all the Hogwash. So let's talk Book of Boba Fett, Chapter 5.
Here is your spoiler warning, because I'm just going to blurt something out.
Yes.
In 3, 2, 1... So where did they find this unused episode of The Mandalorian?
Exactly.
I mean, come on.
That's all it was.
That's exactly what it was. An unused episode of The Mandalorian,
Which is fine.
Sure.
I'm glad that we're seeing him. We don't have to wait until I think November, December when season 3 of Mandalorian is supposed to come out.
Okay,
so
yeah.
that was a nice surprise.
It was
for sure.
It was pretty crazy seeing him use the Darksaber.
Yes.
And then almost slicing his fucking leg off.
Right.
Yeah.
He was pretty ruthless in that first scene.
He was.
I don't remember him being that much of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That brutal.
Well, time changes you. 10 minutes.
Maybe the Darksaber poisons your mind?
I don't know. But they said it gets heavier the more you use it.
Right.
Which is kind of weird.
Because he just cut that one. He decapitated that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy, his family did not get a nice call later that evening.
Bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, Mando, we don't know how much time has passed, right? Really?
I mean, clearly not very much.
Yeah.
But
he misses his Grogu.
He does.
He misses his little buddy.
He does.
And later he was struggling while training with the Darksaber. So another Mandalorian challenges him for it. And these Mandalorians are quick to turn on each other.
They really are.
And he's just straight up ready to murder him.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm going to fucking murder you.
Yeah.
It's like Black Panther where they just kill each other.
They're like, I know there's not very many Mandalorians and we're all scattered all over the place, but I'm going to fucking kill you.
Right after they show the flashback of Mandalore being destroyed.
Yeah. They're like, wow, that was so sad. All right, let's kill each other.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
What was crazy is now the thing that Mando did with the spear.
Uh-huh.
So he gives the armorer the Beskar spear, which can block a lightsaber attack.
Yeah.
So she melts it down because she's like, Beskar's not meant to be used for weapons. Mm-hmm. And he has her make armor for Grogu, which it looks like she was making chainmail. Mm-hmm. So it makes you wonder if, because the whole thing was Kylo Ren killed all the Jedis that Luke was training.
Oh, yeah.
So did he not kill Grogu now? Because that's been on my fucking mind ever since he left with Luke is, well, fuck, he goes with Luke and he probably fucking dies. Probably gets killed by Kylo Ren. So now it's like, wait, if he had this chainmail, can't be...
Yeah.
It can block a lightsaber attack.
Right.
Hello.
So he still has to go give it to him.
He has to go give it to him.
Then he'll leave and then he'll come back and everyone will be dead but Grogu.
Correct. Yes.
That's interesting.
It is.
See, well, when Luke showed up at the end of season 2 and took Grogu, I was like, I feel like they're kind of saying, fuck the sequels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck that canon about Kylo Ren killing everyone and Luke trying to kill, you know what I mean? Fuck all that. That didn't happen. But yeah, maybe you're right. That makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Did you think of that theory yourself?
Yes, I did.
Really?
No, because I'm like, he's like, when he says he wants to make armor for a foundling, I'm like, oh, in case they find a small person from Mandalore. And then he's like, then they, hint or say that it's for Grogu.
Right.
And that's like, okay, so if this blocks lightsaber attacks, does that mean Grogu doesn't die?
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right there.
I mean, look, when I guess it was season 1 of The Mandalorian, the last episode where that stormtrooper kicks him, and the internet was pissed. Then they found out Jason Sudeikis played that stormtrooper. He got death threats.
Stupid.
So I can imagine people were like, wait, they're going to kill him? You fucking...
There's no way.
Keyboard warriors,
There's no way they're gonna kill Grogu. All the kids love him.
No,
they didn't kill.
Cow.
They didn't kill. What's his name from the fucking
Jar Jar?
Yeah, they didn't kill Jar Jar.
Well,
but kids like Jar Jar.
Yeah,
adults didn't. Everyone likes Grogu.
Apparently,
they're not gonna kill Grogu. You know how much money they make from the toys alone?
Oh yeah. Apparently, in something they say you can see Jar Jar encased in carbonite.
When?
In one of the movies, if you Google it.
The sequels?
Yeah.
No way. I feel like we would have seen, like, we could easily see that.
I'm pretty sure it's out there. And then you've read the, like, that he's a Sith Lord theory, right?
Yeah.
Like, basically, like, doing, like, was it, like, Drunken Master style?
Yeah.
You know?
That'd be a great twist.
It would have been.
Yeah.
At the very end, like, when Rey goes to, instead of, like, finding clones to the Emperor, she just finds Jar Jar running the whole fucking thing. That would have been the best.
That should have been it.
Yeah.
That would have been great. So, yeah, back to this fight. Mando wins. He's about to slit the guy's throat. But then the leader of the tribe is like, stop, that's it. And then why does she ask them if they've taken their helmets off? It felt like a random question.
She's asked it before of him.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
So they just always ask just to make sure.
Pretty
hey,
much.
Fucking take that helmet off.
It's like, it's like they're drug addicts. You got to have the assurance. Let me see your no helmet.
But again, how do they eat?
It's true.
Like, can you take it off in private? Do you not shower? That's just
straw.
They gotta shower, right?
Take a hose and just squirt it out there.
Is it just you can't do it in public?
I guess
she
so.
didn't. She just said, "Have you taken it off, motherfucker?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "I have," and I was waiting for him to be like, "Not."
Yeah.
He was like, "I have,"
and she's like,
"Fuck,
get the fuck out.
get the fuck out! You are no longer a Mandalorian.
You're fucking dead to me."
He's like, "But I'm the star of the show. They have to see my face.
I have this sword.
It's only once a season. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's for like 5 seconds."
Right.
So he gone.
He basically takes like a city bus to Naboo. Not Naboo.
Tatooine.
Tatooine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a funny scene where the robot's like, you have to relinquish all your weapons.
He's like emptying like little like fucking poison darts and like his rope and like he fills up a trunk with weapons.
Yes.
He's like, I know everything that's in there.
Right. So he goes and he visits Amy Sedaris on Tatooine. I forgot her name on the show. But
yeah, I love her in the show.
Amy Sedaris.
She's so great. He
needs a new ship. She has a broken N1 Starfighter, so they fix it up. And
if you don't know, N1 Starfighter, that's the ship that the Royal Naboo Guard uses in Episode 1.
Isn't that what Anakin flew that one, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, I recognize that.
Yeah, it was even like in a couple of the video games where you can use that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My biggest take on this was Amy Sedaris saying, I dated a Jawa for a little while. And then she goes, they're very furry. And she goes, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, so you blew a Jawa
and his furry
and you
dick.
coughed up his pubes?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
That just seems... that seems weird.
Just mentioning it gave her a tickle in her throat.
Yeah. And she also wanted to bang Mando. She's so hot for Mando.
Oh, she is.
It's like, you don't even know what he looks like.
No.
It's crazy.
I mean...
she's very horny. I mean, if you fuck a Jawa, you're very horny, I would think.
I would imagine so.
How could you be attracted to a Jawa?
So it's good to know at least that, because as far as we've always known Jawas, they're just like, got their little hoods and their glowy eyes. Apparently they're fucking... furry as shit under there.
She's probably got some like Jawa STD that it's gonna, if she bangs anyone else, it's gonna start this new virus.
Right, yeah, space AIDS.
Infect space AIDS. Oh my god. Then when Mandalorian asked, why did you remove the droid part? It's like, oh, well, yeah, Grogu's gonna sit there, of course.
Obviously,
right?
yeah.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And then he takes the ship on a test flight, and he's stopped by the police. It's so lame how the rebels are the police now.
I know. Like, come on.
Man.
Fuck the police.
Like, they were cool. Now they're the police.
Yeah.
The policing space.
And it's that same one that, like, one of the same ones that helped him on the ice planet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, but he's got some, like, warp speed, and he's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
He just leaves them.
Apparently the ship is, like, ridiculously fast.
Yeah. Then Shen finds Fett. I don't know how she did that, but she did. Yeah. I guess she's a bounty hunter. Fine.
Yeah. When he's like, okay, well, that's done. I guess I'll go bring this to Grogu.
Yeah.
And then, Shen's like, oh, hey.
What's up?
I need your help.
Yeah. She offers to pay him for the upcoming war. And he says, tell Boba it's on the house, but first I need to pay a visit to a friend.
So we want to see it. Maybe that's how season 3 will end or start.
It'll start
like with him and Grogu, and then we'll get like a flashback of him going to bring this to Grogu, and then him going back, and all the Jedi are dead.
So you think next episode we're not going to see him visit Grogu?
I mean,
I feel like
how many episodes
we have
are
to
there?
See it. There's 3 left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we need to see it.
We need to see it. You can do one episode. The last 2 could be about Boba Fett. At this point, everyone cares more about the Mandalorian anyway than Boba Fett's pretty underwhelming story so far.
Right. He's had a very underwhelming story arc. Before we knew what this episode was going to be about, I thought he was going to be like Boba Fett, like filing his taxes. Maybe paying some credit card bills.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know, but this was a nice change of pace.
It was. It was very cool to see the Mandalorian again. And
obviously
we'll see him again this season, but
like, I really feel like Jon Favreau's done such a fan service.
Yeah.
In everything he's touched with Star Wars, maybe he just doesn't like Boba Fett. And he's like, fuck all you guys who like Boba Fett. I'll show you what a fucking loser he is.
Maybe they filmed the first few episodes and Favreau's like, this isn't very good. All right, let's just make it the Mandalorian. Let's just do the second half. It's Mandalorian.
Well, I don't want him to be cooler than the Mandalorian.
Yeah. I made the Mandalorian.
Right.
I didn't create Boba Fett.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah,
They're see. Like, you got it, Daddy MCU. Because that's what he demands to be called around Disney now.
Exactly. Yeah. So we'll see where they go with this. Hopefully we see Mando go visit Grogu in the next episode.
Yes.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, on to Peacemaker.
Woohoo! Did you watch the intro when you watched this episode?
Of course I did. I'm not an asshole.
And for episode...
Yes.
Okay, good.
Jesus.
Good.
What do you think this is?
I mean, look, you can tweet about it, but don't tell Twitter that you want John Cena to kick someone in the balls.
Don't do it, Eric.
Because they'll suspend your account for 12 hours.
Yes,
they
will.
Make you delete the tweet.
Did they delete it, or they made you... if you want this account back, you have to delete it.
Yeah, they're like, we're giving you the choice to delete this tweet. The choice being, do you ever want to use your Twitter again? Then delete
so
that
ridiculous.
Shit. I know.
They're like the rebels. Twitter used to be cool. Now they're the police.
Right, yeah. Fuck them.
It's unbelievable.
Fuck them.
All right, again, on to Peacemaker. So how about that pussy pick? Pretty good pussy pick, right?
Yeah. Uncle Pussy from Sopranos, right? It's an HBO tie-in.
Uncle Pussy. Yeah.
Uncle Pussy.
So, yeah, they want Peacemaker to kill a U.S. senator and possibly his wife and kids.
Yeah.
Because they all might be butterflies. And
right.
Peacemaker doesn't want to kill kids, even if they are butt babies.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah. You don't want to kill kids, especially the butt babies.
He's like, for a few years, I thought I was a butt baby.
Yeah. My brother said there's 2 kinds of babies. One that comes out of the woman's vagina and one that comes out of her butt.
Yeah.
That's how birthing works.
Yeah.
And it depends what kind of person you are.
Exactly. And then he also had to draw his logo on his sniper because he's not he said, I'm not a drawer.
Drawer. Yeah.
I'm not a drawer.
He's like, where the fuck is the dove of peace?
He's like, when I draw it always looks like a ghost.
Yeah.
And then he draws and he's like, fuck.
Yes. Oh, it's so good.
And then Vigilante, who's probably really the best character. Like, he's even better than Peacemaker.
I think he is.
He shows up and he's like, yeah, I followed you in the Vigilante mobile.
Yeah.
And Cena's like, it's a Sebring. What are you talking about? And it turns out the senator's family, they're all butterflies, even the kids.
They pour this honey looking shit on a plate, and then these long fucking tongue things come out.
Yeah, they have super long tongues.
Weird.
Which, that's I guess that's how butterflies are, bugs are, right?
Yeah.
But
I think so.
They order Peacemaker to kill them, but he can't bring himself to do it. He blames it on the fact that he doesn't have his logo, but really he doesn't want to kill kids and stuff. However, Vigilante has no problem murdering people.
He even whistles while he does it.
He kills the wife.
He's like, wife's down.
Yeah.
Boys down.
Kids down. Bernstein bears.
Yeah.
They're like, it's Bearstein. It's Bearstein. But yeah.
Yeah.
So he kills the wife and kids, and before he could kill the senator, Judo Master beats the shit out of him, who's like a little person, but he's super awesome.
Yeah.
He kicks ass.
He beats the shit out of Vigilante and Peacemaker.
He does.
Yeah.
And then they take them hostage, bring him into the house, and Peacemaker's like looking at him. He's like, I want to take you home and play with you, my G.I. Joes, but don't fuck Chewbacca. Wookiees have teeth on their assholes. That's canon.
It's
Like, what? Wow.
I know.
How did he find that out?
Right?
He's like, you're fucking adorable. So, yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
And then I think my favorite part was when the senator removed Vigilante's mask, and he just keeps making weird faces. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm doing just making weird faces so he can't recognize me in a lineup.
Yeah.
He just kept
Right. He just
changing
makes the
his
most
face.
ridiculous faces.
And then the senator pulls a cane from like the Ruthless Aggression era in WWE.
Yeah.
Starts electrocuting Vigilante's balls to try to get Peacemaker to talk. But Peacemaker's like, don't worry, I'm not giving this guy anything. He's like, how do you like that? I like it a lot. Do it again. And he's like, oh, maybe you can just give him a little or something. And then the senator starts cutting off Vigilante's pinky toe, but like his fucking blades are all rusty, so it's like not working.
No.
It's taking a long time. And then eventually Peacemaker busts out, grabs a shotgun, and he says, peace out, motherfucker. And he blows the senator's head off.
Which is great.
This is great, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Dyedbeard crashes his truck into Judo Master's car and eventually knocks him out.
Eventually.
As he was he keeps hitting him, and then Judo Master keeps getting up to crawl, but he eventually knocks him out. And then we see a big butterfly crawl out of the senator's exploded head, and Peacemaker's like, yeah, Project Butterfly. Right?
I get it now.
He was right.
It's not a Mothra.
No.
Not a Mothra.
And then the end of the episode, the computer shows that there are thousands of butterflies all around the world.
Yes.
So many. So we still don't know who or what they are or what their purpose is. But on to episode 4.
Was this the one where I forget her name in the show? She was the one from Orange is the New Black.
Adebayo?
Yes. Was this the one where she had to go convince the people about the lineup? Or no, that was episode 2, right?
The lineup?
Yeah. Where they're like, don't say it wasn't Peacemaker in the...
Oh, that was episode 2.
Okay, and that's where the wife steals it. Like, can I have the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Which, by the way, Eric, like, a lot of you have pointed out that Peacemaker and Vigilante fucked the wife.
Yes.
Which Josh and I did not catch.
Yeah.
So...
You weren't looking at her face.
Guess not. Yeah, did not pick that up.
Yeah.
Felt kind of stupid, but that's hilarious.
Right.
All right, so episode 4, Peacemaker and Vigilante go to, Peacemaker's dad's house because he wants to take the helmets. Like all the helmets, I guess. He takes all of them.
Yeah, even the one that gives you scabies.
Yeah. And he's like, why does your dad have an upside-down flag? Is your dad's racist? And he's like, yeah, well, your dad left your mom for a dude, probably just to get away from you. That's a good line.
Right. Good comeback.
So he takes the helmets, and then we see his dad's white dragon costume. Because he's a super racist villain.
Yeah.
Super villain racist.
Yep, there you go.
And then Peacemaker's neighbor, who I'm suspecting is a butterfly.
Yeah.
Which they might reveal just as a joke, but his neighbor's like, Batman doesn't kill people. And I'm like, oh, did you not watch the movies?
Right, yeah. Those people didn't die. They're just very, very, very hurt.
They're asleep.
They're asleep. They're all tuckered out.
And then Peacemaker has like this big monologue about how he's like, fuck Batman, he's a pussy.
Yeah.
How many people you think Batman is indirectly murdered by being too much of a candy ass to put down the bad guys?
Right.
It's like, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He catches bad guys, puts them in jail where they break out and kill more people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He mentioned clowns.
Uh-huh.
So he even mentioned the Joker there.
Yeah.
It was good.
A lot of name dropping.
Yeah. So then Peacemaker visits his dad in jail because he finds out that they framed him. So he's pissed off about that. He tells his dad like almost everything.
Basically.
And his dad says, I watched you come out of your mother's cooch. I should have slit your throat then.
Jesus.
Man, that's a pretty rough thing to hear from your father.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I saw you coming out of your mom's cooch. I should just fucking slit your throat.
And then we have lots of Chode jokes because this is the Chode episode.
This is the Chode less traveled.
Chode less traveled. And then Judo Master escapes the restraints that they have on him, and he beats up Dyed Beard. And then Peacemaker and Judo Master have a rematch. And Judo Master says butterflies are not what you think. And it seems like he's about to explain it. But then Adebayo shoots Judo Master in the chest.
Yeah.
And we think he's dead, but, no one ever really dies.
No. Unless their head explodes, then maybe.
Maybe.
But he's like, Peacemaker's like, what the fuck? That was going to be our rematch.
I was going to win that one.
Yeah.
So Peacemaker goes home, and we see that he captured the butterfly, but the team doesn't know. He said that he shot it.
Yeah.
And they're like, it would have been great if he captured it. But he kept it for himself.
Right.
Because he still doesn't trust them. And then Vigilante gets himself arrested on purpose because Adebayo convinces him that Peacemaker's dad needs to die. Mm-hmm. And his plan doesn't really work. He goes and, meets, Peacemaker's dad is talking with a few other guys, and he starts just saying how much he loves black people. So obviously they want to kick his ass, and he beats up the first 3 guys, but then the cops stop him from killing Peacemaker's dad. But I liked his line where he's like, Peacemaker's dad's like, who are you? And he's like, I'm the guy who's going to fuck you so hard your asshole's going to drag behind you like a tail. It's a pretty good line.
It is.
And then the team just uses their power. Vigilante walks out of jail. And then Peacemaker gets high with the butterfly. And we watch a flashback of Peacemaker's dad forcing him to murder another man when he was a little kid.
Yeah.
And that's where it gets pretty dark.
Right.
That was like, oh, shit. And then we also see another flashback of Peacemaker's little brother dying, but they don't show us how it happened. But obviously there's going to be some horrible, horrible reveals there.
Correct.
And then at the very end, we find out that Myrn, who's running this whole project, he's a butterfly.
Of course.
And it was like, I should have seen that coming.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. But he was watching Lethal Weapon 4 at home, and he's not laughing. You're like, that was a pretty funny scene. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Maybe they used that exact scene on purpose. Be like, look how weird he is.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you watched episode 5 already?
Yes, I have.
So do we find more about his brother?
Not really in that episode, no.
Okay, so maybe in the
future
ones.
It's good to pace it.
Right.
You'll probably see what actually happened in the last episode of the season.
Okay.
That would make sense to me.
Right. But yeah.
The show keeps going on. It's fucking great.
It's really good.
If you're not watching it, you definitely need to be.
Yes. It's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
So no excuses. You have an HBO Max account. Come on. Just do it.
Yeah.
All right. Fan questions. Let me pull it up on this app that always doesn't work.
Ooh.
So give me a second here. Just one more second. I promise.
All right.
I'll just pull it up on my computer.
Okay, cool. Good app. Gotta love that app.
Oh, wait, it's working. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Stone Cold Savage. I hope Peacemaker has a stealth helmet, and he asks Vigilante or someone if they can see him. It's a golden opportunity. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Right.
That'd be pretty cool. Yo, we can't see you. Yeah. Pop Culture Junkie, Peacemaker's neighbor, said that Batman doesn't murder, but I thought this was in the same universe as Ben Affleck, the serial killer Batman films. Are they trying to switch over to the Matt Reeves, the Batman universe instead now?
He looks like he's going to kill people.
He does look like he's going to kill people.
Right.
The scene where, Pattinson's punching the guy and Catwoman's looking at him like, what are you doing? What are you doing there, buddy?
Yeah.
Which is the opposite in The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight Rises, Catwoman's all about killing people.
Yeah, she is.
And Batman's like, don't do that. If you do that, then I won't fuck you in Italy.
Yeah.
And she's like, you'll still fuck me in it. And he's like, you're right.
You're right. I'll totally fuck you in Italy.
You can have my mom's pearl necklace that my dad gave me. It's a real pearl necklace.
And then I'm going to give you a pearl necklace as well.
Boris Lombardi, any plans on reviewing Uncharted? It's supposed to be out February 16th. It's a big film.
It's got Tom Holland as Peter Parker as Nathan Drake.
Yeah, but he can go on different identities now that no one knows who Peter Parker
true.
is.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
And then we have Mark Wahlberg
as
from Ted. I think he's just playing the character from Ted.
Nathan Drake?
Yeah, right.
Right.
But yeah, we'll see. It's a big film.
Yeah.
Obviously. I'm not... I don't necessarily think it looks good. It seems just like your classic, just over-the-top action adventure.
Sure.
I mean, the scenes where they're fucking... The plane scene is the most ridiculous thing ever. It's like he would have to be Spider-Man in order to make that jump.
Well, he is.
Yeah.
He's Peter Parker as Nathan Drake.
Right.
Yeah.
Dylan, when do you think Cena will come back to WWE? He said he wasn't done, but his Hollywood career has been on fire lately.
So as of recording, tonight is the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, by the time this podcast comes out, the Royal Rumble
Monday
would have happened by now.
So I'm hoping like the Peacemaker music hits, and then Cena's in full Peacemaker gear.
Right.
And then he dances to the ring.
Yeah.
And then gets immediately eliminated.
Right.
That'd be hilarious.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to immediately get eliminated.
Well, yeah. You never know.
All right. Does he come out?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I mean, he's trolling everyone on Instagram right now, like teasing that he's going to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Mario Rizzo, even if Cena enters the Royal Rumble as Peacemaker, The Rock enters as Dr. Bravestone, and Sheamus as Rocksteady, does Omos still win? Yeah, I don't know about that, pal.
Yeah.
Omos.
Maybe Sheamus
Is Dr. Bravestone Black Adam?
No. That's his character from Jumanji.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see Jumanji.
Right.
Joe Guerrero, I can't believe you guys get to review Mandalorian Season 3 this week. Oh, wait, that was Book of Boba
Bazinga.
Fett. My bad, but you can see how I get confused. Yeah, Boba Fett wasn't even in the episode at all.
Right, yeah. Weird.
Michael Ha. So the new season of South Park is only going to be 6 episodes. Weekly recap for that, maybe? Yeah, I mean, we said we are. That's next week, by the way.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
that is all for fan questions. Next week, yeah, we have 3 different shows to review.
Right.
Book of Boba Fett, 2 more episodes of Peacemaker. Mm-hmm. At that point, we'll be caught up to
So
Peacemaker.
switch to 1 episode.
Yeah, after next week. Mm-hmm. And then the season debut of South Park, the 25th season.
Wow.
We'll see what they'll do. Have you seen the promos? Mm-mm. There's no, it's not a trailer for, what the episode's going to be, but they got, choirs to sing, their songs.
Oh, really?
So, they got professional choirs to sing, they're like, going down to South Park, going to have myself a time. And then they sang, the Kyle's mom is a big fat bitch. It's It's pretty funny. Yeah.
All right. Well.
So, there you go. We'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.